you mentioned obviously being the only girl. I mean, personally, I've noticed a lot more women now kind of coming into that field of technology, which I think is so positive, especially kind of in respective of like 10 years ago, looking at women in power like yourself, who are kind of in a position of management or CTO status. It's really, you're kind of seeing that gender divide slowly, very slowly, but it is closing, and women are becoming more and more a part of the modern day workforce, which is incredible. But how do you feel more women would maybe be introduced into a kind of technology career?
If you want, I can speak from my point of view. When I was young, I was really missing female role models. Some badass women succeeding and supporting the tech ecosystem. A way to imagine what my career will look like as a woman. How do you work and balance life, and how does it look in the office? What are the challenges I have to expect? And I still believe that we as women, we are so focused on succeeding against the odds, because finally the percentage of CTO females in the world, I think you have that number in mind.
Yeah, it's very low.
It's between 9 and 14%. I mean, from all the companies on the globe, 14% is really, really low. And being focused on crossing that barrier is an obstacle for young girls to pursue a career in tech. And this isn't, from my analysis, this isn't due to a lack of interest, because I've spoken to a lot of young students, and also data shows that girls become more the most interested in technology around the age of 11.
Okay.
But that interest often wanes during the teenage years, where I think you start to realize what are all the challenges, and you say, oh, okay, working with a lot of men, that must not be fun.
Yeah.
I believe the real problem is a lack of mentoring for women in tech at all ages. And the fact remains that society is leaving money on the table by not encouraging, not mentoring, not promoting more skilled women into tech leadership roles. The good news, I think, what I've seen around, and we are also all seeing a bit in the news, is that there are real efforts around a bit all the globe that stimulates companies to improve the female representation on boards. This is a great initiative, and I'm really happy about this way, and that I get to experience it at this stage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful that in our lifetimes, especially, we'll see a massive increase in that. But I think what you mentioned about the mentor scheme, that's really interesting. And I think something that for sure when I was growing up would have been really beneficial, because I think also knowing about that option and having that kind of presented to you from someone in a position that you can look up to would be really influential as a young girl. So yeah, I love that idea. I think that's a great kind of
I don't want to be behind the screen. I'm good at it, but what is there more?
That's it.
Who are the Steve Jobs?
Yeah, exactly, right. We need to get kind of more names out there, so they're actually known about, because these household names, they are so frequently men. So it would be good to have a few kind of women who are so well known. But yeah, I love that idea. I think that's great.
I love from my point of view, I really love biographies, and I'm reading a lot, and I must tell you that it's really hard to find women in tech kind of biographies. They're
not many of them.
I mean, 1 in 20 books, I think, or something like this. It's really
quite fast.
Not a lot.
Difficult.